to another episode of Sleeping Giants, Red Star Belgrade, and what very much could possibly be the final normal episode, but it doesn't, well, we don't know. It could go either way, really. It's like, as much as I really am, and as always, guys, if you're enjoying the series, please do drop a like on the video, but we are in a situation now where, like, I'm very, very happy with the way things have gone. It's just weird going from not being able to get into the quarterfinals and getting very unlucky a couple of years in a row to going all the way to the final. You know, we got a good draw with Roma. The Chelsea performance was incredible, and that for me was what made me think, yes, we've got our chance. And that, of course, got us the plum tie against Feyenoord, which we obviously went through with flying colours to earn ourselves today. Now, against PSG, we've had an interesting history. We've beaten them a few times in the past, but also the last time we were in their group, we did get beaten home and away by them. So it's a little bit of both, and it's difficult to know how this is going to play out. I really don't know what's going to go on in this game. Obviously there is a game after this, but that will sort of, you know, we'll have to see what happens with that. So basically, I'll just run you through what's happened. So we've played Jagodina in the league, and weirdly, look at how close this game was. They were almost better than us in some respects in this game. It was really strange, and Nico Casado's goal was all that separated us in the end, and we managed to get the win though, and that was the most crucial thing for us, really, was just getting the win. Next up against Sloboda, things were a little bit more civil, as you can see with the 41 shots that we managed in this game. Marcel Burrows with the goal, 2 for Florentin Toshka, an own goal, and Ales Ulier coming off the bench, I think, or maybe not. No, maybe not. Sorry, it was the previous game, to grab a goal. Against Čukarički in the next match, a simple brace from Mamadou Sidibe, continuing his wonderful form as of late, to make it just a simple 2-0 victory. Nice, clean sheet, lovely old job. Next up, Partizan in the league, and away at Partizan, they were quite decent against us. Actually managed to score a goal, but 2 goals for Ales Ulier and 1 for Florentin Toshka gave us the win in the end, which is all we really wanted from the game. And lastly, last league game, of course, was Borca. Again, 3-1. The conceding of the goal was a little bit disappointed. Burez, Bazanvira, and Mamadou Sidibe with the goals before Powell Čibicki got one back for Borca, which is a shame. Next up, we had the cup final against Jagodina, and obviously we went out and we actually rested players for the cup final as well. That's something I should really point out, like Roger Espinoza there, Rogerio, Spasojevic, Kahure, Sidibe, Lucas. The only players that actually started that were sort of regulars, Adamenko, Arguello. Obviously a few came off the bench, but like Ashraf, Toshka, Maman, but still fairly solid. Rogerio put us in front from a penalty. Mamadou Sidibe then added to it. We then won another penalty, and I've still yet to figure out why why Rogerio didn't take the second penalty, because he scored the first one and was on the pitch at the time. I can only assume that no, because Espino, I don't know. I really, oh wait, no, that makes no sense. I still couldn't figure out what it was. There's no hat tricks or anything, but hey, Marcel Burez then added a 4th goal, and we absolutely smashed home to win the cup final, as you would expect, with all kinds of flying colours. And that leaves the league, of course, looking like this. We've won 29 out of 29. 87 points on the board, 121 goals. We're not going to beat our best goal-scoring season, nor our best defensive season, but it's still been a very solid year. Toshka with 24 himself, Maman with 17, but look at that, Yuri Verbny has been fantastic for FK India and really has been the reason for their success, I feel. Burez and Sidibe up there with assists, and obviously we dominate the average ratings, but look at that, Adamenko has had a lovely time in getting himself right up there too. Our fullbacks have interestingly been our best players this year. 17 clean sheets for Arguello, and right in there as well. Let's just take a quick look at the squad before we do get into anything serious. Is that right? Yeah, okay, good. Top goal scorer is, of course, Toshka with 38 in 43, but there you go. Burez has 28, Maman has 24. He's really slipped off a little bit. Sidibe has 19, Savicevic with 15, Kasper's with 6, Čufecic with 6, Alex with 6, and as you can see, people like, where is he? Where's Ulia? Why can I not see him? Is he further? No, wait. I'm probably just missing him completely, but I can't seem to see him in there for some reason, and I don't really quite understand why. Okay, maybe it's just my brain hurting, but he doesn't appear to be there, unless he's been scheduled up over the reserves or something, which would be weird. Assists, though, Maman has 20, which is still very good. 24 goals and 20 assists is fantastic. 19 for Toshka, 17 for Burez and Sidibe. Player of the match awards, Sidibe actually wins that with 8. God, he's good when he plays. He's such a great substitute to bring on as well. Pass completion yielded him with an 87 when he's played, but that's also tied with Kasper's and Čufecic. As for average ratings, Savicevic still with the most, really, but Adamenko's done really well in the league. Aerial challenges, Bazemir with 84, key passes 163 for Alex, though I think he would have had a lot more if he'd been able to play more. As you can see, he and Murad Yildirim will be missing the final today. He picked up a horrible, not a horrible injury, but just an injury that was going to keep him out just long enough for him to miss the damn game. Key tackles 40 for Bazemir, interceptions over 400 for Bazemir, and of course value is still, no one seems to be able to max that, basically. They all seem to have maxed it out at 6.5 mil. So, with that in mind, let's take a little gander. Let's get into the match preview. How are they going to line up? It's not really that important. We are going to go with our standard tactic just because we're going to try and have them. We've got to. We just have to go for it, really. We've got no option here other than to really try and have a crack at it. Right. Let's just take a little... Let me think, actually. Let me think here. Well, we need to do a quick pick first. What am I talking about? One thing I have been trying out is a lower tempo, but... in the league, that works well, but then we're against low-quality opposition, so it's really difficult to tell if that's actually going to be sort of useful for us in this game. So I'm going to switch it back to what it usually is in the higher tempo, because that's what we've used in the Champions League, and I don't want to... If it ain't fixed, don't broke it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It worked well in the league, but I just feel that maybe against better opposition, it might be wise to keep the tempo high. But we can always change that during the game. You know, we're going to be playing on extended, I think. I think that's the one under key. So hopefully that should give us more time to do that. So here's the lineup. Toshka Burez, who did actually play in that game, which is a shame. Ulia, Maman, Chufedzic, Kashbas in the middle. Ashraf Bazemvira, Kone and Adamenko with Arguello in goal. Bench, we got Lukic, Marianne, Kofi, Sadibi, Casado, Scala and Kramberger, interestingly. Unfortunately, missing people like Alex and Yildirim. It is a shame. And Savicevic just, again, had an injury and is not fit, which is a massive shame. So, it all comes down to this, really, guys. We've never got this far before. We're in the final. I'm a little bit nervous, I must say. I almost feel like we're way more underdogs than we were in the last time I did a final, which was with Pompey. It just feels completely different. So, oh God, let's just do this and see how we do. Let's see. I mean, they're the favourites by a mile, it would seem, but then we kind of expect that. So we don't want key highlights. We want extended highlights, right? Let me just make sure I've got everything else right. Yep. Okay, good. It's just, wow. I just have a horrible feeling. I mean, oh, right. Bastard in China. 36 million. Look at his stats. Oh, I can't believe that happened. I still got 2.5 fucking million. What a joke that was. I still don't know what happened with that. And it's annoying me to this day. Sod's Law, the ultimate, like, kick in the face for that particular piece of bullshit would be if he actually wins the game for PSG or something. That would just be the horror, because he should never be playing for them. I wouldn't have sold him on purpose. I certainly didn't sell him at all. He just went. Right, anyway, let's just go out there and get this started. I don't know how well this is going to pan out. We are playing in the Camp Nou, for those of you who missed that. It's all down to us. I just wonder whose system's going to work well against each other today, how this is going to play out. You know, we've lost to them on our last two meetings, but you just don't know what this game's got in store for us. We've got a fully rested side, for the most part anyway. I actually rested players for a cup final because of it. Toshka, can he bring this down? He can. Oh, well tackled. Not quite, though. He's kept the ball, but he's not got lots of support. And Ulia, God, this game is at a frightening pace so far. Wilhelm, out wide. Now remember, not every highlight is going to be a goal-scoring opportunity. Depay. Oh, what a block. I don't know why they kept tackling it straight back into their path, though. Ball in, cleared away again. And PSG have started the strongest at the moment, and that is a little worrying for me. I am a little bit worried about that, but I'm wondering if a change of... and another shot there. But it's not the end of the world. It's only the opening 2 minutes of this game. Adamenko now, with the throw. Into Maman. Maman brings it down. Can he back across? Ulia, can he... Don't take a shot, son. Maman. Diverts it over the crossbar. Great chance for us. And 5 minutes gone, and we've had our first good chance of the game. Ulia with the ball in. He needs to get on the end of that and just keep hold of it. Don't overdo it. Our pass completion is slightly better than theirs, but it's negligible at this stage. Ulia cutting inside. Kashbas, he's got Burez out wide. Don't lose the ball. Have a shot. Go on, Ulia. Go on, son. Oh my God, how has he missed that? That was a glorious chance for him. I can't believe that he's allowed that to go over the bar more than anything. Like, fair enough, get it saved, but to actually have that go over the bar is a little bit disappointing. It's gone for it again, and Butland in goal for PSG makes the save. We've actually turned up the quality a little bit. Our possession stat is phenomenal at the moment. Ashraf with a free kick. Blocked. Oh, I thought that was the moment. And his follow-up shot blazes over the bar. But that early start for PSG has sort of been cancelled out ever since. We've actually been fairly decent. It's pretty even at the moment. One half chance is what they've had, and we've had a couple of chances ourselves. Ashraf, do not get yourself beaten for pace. You are far better than that. Oh, what a block again. Oh, there we go. Ashraf did better. He should have done a bit better, though, I have to say. I'm a little bit worried. Adamenko. And it's cleared away, and Adamenko has been one of our sort of shining stars in the league this year. Chufedzic. Burez goes for goal, and Butland will pick that up again. We're looking quite decent here, particularly in possession of the ball. We are really keeping it away from them. Oh, no, not a set-piece goal. Please, not a set-piece goal. Well cleared. And, oh, Toshka could get in on this there. Go on, Florentin. He's got the touch round Digne. Oh, he's got support as well. Maman's bobbing forward. Just square it. Please square it. Oh, Adamenko. Burez. Oh, the chance was there. If we could have been a little bit more clinical in our attacking there, we could have had a break on them. Well, we did have a break on them, but we didn't quite have that one last final ball was what cost us there, and Arguello should just be able to catch this. What are you doing? What? Oh, why did he handle it? There was no need to... If he gets sent off for this, there was absolutely no reason in a million years why he should have handled the ball there. There's nobody near him. What a joke. Sorry, he's not been sent off, but oh, thank God that's gone over the bar. If he'd have been sent off then, I would have just been screaming at this because that was ridiculous. There's no one near him. Why would he handle there? No goalkeeper in their right mind would handle it there when they don't have to. It's not like there was someone bearing down on him anyway. God, that would have been horrible. In a Champions League final to have that happen. Toshka, Chufedzic. Into Ulia, turns around the corner, can he shoot? He does, and Butler makes the save again. Toshka, and I don't know what happened there, but we're looking decent. Coming up to half-time, I'd say the better of the chances have come from us, although they've had the one thing that counts as a half chance, but for me, we're playing well. I'm quite content with the way things are going at the moment. I feel like if things carry on this way, it looks like we're more likely than they are, but that doesn't mean that we can afford to get complacent. It looks like they've changed their tactic up a little bit. I'm not entirely sure, so we might have to be careful, because if they do go to like a 4-3-3 or something, I might have to switch ours up and go to our... Well, they've had an injury. That's Eden Cabasele, off injured for them, cleared away, brought down by Bazanvira. Don't lose the ball here, mate. This would be crucial. Ulia. Oh, no. Oh, Ashraf's got it. Go on, son. Get a cross in. Just digs it out. Burez with the header, but it's wide. We're looking the more likely at the moment, but it is still very, very even in this game. The better of the chances I still feel, though, have come from us. Although the game's stats would seem to disagree, but just in terms of the number of highlights we've had. Chufedzic, Kashmers, no long ranges, please. Burez, Maman. Oh, he's kept... Oh, Depay's got it. Uh-oh. And well won by Adamenko. That is beautiful. Kashmers, Burez, Maman. Oh, if he was to be the hero. He's gone past his man here. Cuts back. He's going to shoot from a stupid angle. Yep. Why? I told them I've got instructions on. They just keep doing it. Ulia. That was a really good opportunity for us. I'm going to wait till 70 minutes to make our first sub, just because it's the Champions League final. Anything could happen here. But Chufedzic is fucking knackered. So, his ready-built replacement is Kofi. I'm trying to think what else we've got. Who's not playing that well? Ulia's not been great, but we really do lack anything on that left-hand side of the pitch, because Savicevic is not fit at all, in fact. Right, that's good. I think at the moment, if we were to score, I would say that we probably just barely deserve it. It's been very... Maman with the strike, and now it's cleared again. Oh, wow, hang on, we're going to get caught out here. Please don't. Get your arse back now. Wilhelm, oh, he's gone through. Oh, what a tackle from Ashraf. Uh-oh, they've still got the ball. Win that header. Beautiful play. Now, go on, bust a gut to get on there. Kofi, now we've got a break on. Toshka over the top here. Florentin Toshka's through on goal. Oh, well blocked by the goalkeeper. Well, not the goalkeeper, by the defender. That was... Toshka's pretty damn pacey, but my God, their defenders got back on him quickly there. Burez, long ranger perhaps? No, goes back out to Kofi, who's taking the corners now. Kofi's ball in, Burez with the header, and it's saved by Jack Butland. Oh, this is getting tense as shit now. Let's just try and mark Ikaro a bit better. Ulia, go on, get that ball back to him. There's got to be a ball on. Kofi, Toshka, goes round his man, goal! Yes! PSG 0, Red Star 1, Florentin fucking Toshka. That's his actual name, his middle name. I didn't tell you about that before. Sorry, ignore that voice. Wow. The pass was on. We've looked much, much better in this second half. Sort of brought it to them a little bit more. Kofi was biding his time here. And what about this for Florentin Toshka? Individual movement just to go past his man there. A bit weird with the defender, and Butland was just flapping at that. It's 1-0 Red Star. Now, what do we do from here? Do we try and defend it, or do we just go counter, maybe? And keep the tactic the same. Ulia, unless we score here, of course. Ulia, cutting inside. Oh, and Butland saves it. Right, I'm going to go counter. Nothing silly, just to make sure that we don't end up, going too... We don't want to drop too deep on them, basically. Kofi with a free kick from long range. Well blocked. gets it out to Ashraf. Ashraf can get this ball in. He can. It's cleared away. But Maman will bring that down. Oh, don't lose it there. Don't lose it there. Oh, shit. Why are you all the way... Oh, well done, Kone. Ashraf does brilliantly there. I don't know where the highlight was on that. Kone's now injured. We do have one sub left, thank God. And it's going to be Casado. He's going to get himself a little bit of a run out here, but we have no more subs left, so if they equalise, we could have problems. Let's have faith in you. Oh, hang on, no, we got 2 subs left. What am I talking about? In that case, I'm just going to make 2 now. No, wait, I might leave our last sub. Is anyone really in need of going off? Burez could probably do with a break, and it might be quite useful if we had Sidibe as a sort of battering ram up there, just for some, because we're probably going to end up hitting it a bit longer than we would usually, because we're playing on counter now. Certainly not been a glowing final performance, but for me, looking at the stats on the game, and that's all I'm really going on now, we probably do deserve what we've got so far. Oh shit, what was that for defending? Adamenko, just clear this. Get that ball up the pitch. We've got 3 minutes to go. Oh, Burez is through here. Go on, Marcel. He's not got the legs. He doesn't have the legs. And it's a terrible effort on goal, but he just doesn't have the legs anymore. We have literally got a minute to go here until we are champions of Europe. Out of nowhere, really. Ashraf, go on. Go on, ball in. Toshka with the flick on header, but it's only hit the near post. I think now looking at the stats for this game, we have deserved it if we get it. 2 minutes to go. Kofi with the free kick. Low and hard, but Butland's there to make the save again. We've been fantastic today. Defensively, some of the blocks we've put in have been something else, and that's great heading from Casado there. Ulia's through here. It's a poor one from him. Benegas now will clear that out of play, but only to Edward Adamenko. Just keep that ball. Win that. Oh, shit. We probably should go to waste time, but I don't know, like, if you go defensive, you just invite the pressure. Well done, Bazan Vera. That is a tackle. We've got a minute to go here. Literally 50 seconds. Oh, there we go, Toshka. And it's well cleared. And I think that might even be our ball. Oh, no, it's their ball, but there's literally 20 seconds until we're champions of Europe. And I don't know what the odds on us winning the Champions League were this year, but I can't imagine they were that high. Digne, don't jinx it, though. And they've got a corner, probably the last kick of the game. We are into stoppage time. They've got one last chance. Icaro's ball in. Head that clear. And that's out of the penalty box. And there it is. We are... We've done it. PSG 0, Red Star Belgrade 1, and we are champions of Europe. They have shut a lot of people up about that. That is fantastic. Amir Ashraf is man of the match in a Champions fucking League final. I can't believe we've done it. I genuinely thought that we were going to lose the final and then we were going to have to do it again next year. And I felt that if we lost it this year, we would win it next year. But my God, we've done it, well, not the first attempt, like the 13th attempt. But my God, in a season where, wow, Florentin Toshka scores the winning goal in the Champions League final. And that's just, whew, I'm out of breath. Certainly not as exciting as the Portsmouth final, but my God, it's still a nail-biter, a 1-0 scraped. I say scraped. I still think we were the better side there. That's fantastic. We've managed to do it. We are champions of Europe, and you can't ask for more than that. Ironically, the board's expectation for me at the start of this season was to win the Champions League, would you believe? So there we go. What I might do, actually, is... Do you know what? Let's just take a little look at the squad. Let's do a squad report. I'm basking in that. There will be an episode tomorrow, don't worry, where we're going to do a retrospective thing, where we're going to go 20 years in the future and see what's happened, kind of like what I did with Portsmouth. Then what I think I'm going to do after that is obviously there'll be a couple of days of... I'll try to double up and do Outcast Icons twice, but it is really difficult because that one takes a lot longer to make than this because of the size of the database. So doing 2 episodes a day of that is going to be excruciatingly difficult because it's so long to do. So that may or may not happen. I can't promise you on that one. But what I'll do then is I'll do like a video where I'll ask for ideas about a new series, because at the moment I'm not entirely sure on what I want to do for the next save, basically. I know what I don't want to do, and that's basically just... Actually, the only things I'm ruling out, basically, are like a big Premier League team or anything we've already done, basically. So I don't want to do a Man United save. I don't want to do those kind of saves, because for me, there's just no point in them. They're boring, and I don't get anything out of them. They're not very good, basically. So, and I also don't want to, just letting you know, I don't want to do a save in Brazil, or because the seasons are so long that it would just drag, I think. So those are the only things I'm sort of not really up for. Everything else is kind of on the cards, and Pentagon challenges and things like that would be pointless at the moment because we're already doing our Outcast Icon save, and that, for me, they'd be too similar. So yeah, if you've got any ideas, drop them on this video too, but I'll be doing a proper video about that soon. So let's take a little look at the squad that have actually won the Champions League. Also, I'm thinking about doing like a rematch of Portsmouth versus Red Star, using the squads that won the Champions League, not the actual lineups, but like the squads, because we're missing some people like Alex. So, you know, if you guys want to see that, then do let me know. I'll get Mick back involved again, and we can do the same kind of thing we did last time, but with the teams that actually won the Champions League now. Because I don't think I'd won it with either of... Well, I certainly hadn't won it with this one, but I hadn't won it with Pompey at the time either, so that'd be kind of cool. And then when I've won it again with another save, perhaps we can do like another sort of face-off. Who knows? If you want to see that, let me know as well. So, let's take a little look. Nico Kaspers. I mean, look at that. 20 passing. And it shows as well. He's the perfect sort of midfield playmaker for me. Just deep line. What's it supporting? I mean, look at those stats. His long shots are the only thing that's a little bit lacking. And even then, when we're playing him so deep... when we're playing him so deep, it's really not important for him to be shooting like that. That being said, he's still got a few in his locker. Christian Espinoza, of course, he was going to be sort of one for the future for us, but still looks like a really quality player, and that's good to see. Wilco Kahure he made a few appearances this year overall, 14, and he played solidly in the games that he has played, so that's always a nice thing to note. We'll have to see how he does. I will be putting the save up as well, guys. It probably won't be up by the time you see this because I've got some other stuff to sort out, but I will be doing the same thing that I did with Portsmouth, so you can continue this save if you feel the need to. Kofi, he's got fantastic stats, but his finishing really has let him down. Like, that is a really poor... Like, everything else is really solid, apart from his finishing. It's really surprisingly low. Abdul Kone, the giant that is Abdul Kone. 56 caps for the Ivory Coast as well. Jumping reach 19, heading 17. I was surprised his heading's not better, actually. Great strength as well. Fantastic player. Jan Krupa would have been one of the ones for the for the future when you look at some of his stats. So those marking and tackling are a little low, and hopefully he would have been working on that. Pierre-Yves Lucas never really got the chance to break through here. I feel like next year he probably would have been the sort of standout player, so to speak. Effie Maman, out of nowhere, basically. Like, he wasn't even getting games for us at one point, and he just was never really that involved. But then he came in that one season and played a couple of decent games, and then the next year put him in a lot more, and look at that. I mean, that's crazy good. It's a shame you can't... I wish they could show overall stats in this page, because it's so frustrating to not be able to see that. There is a setting on the other thing, which I'll show you in a sec, which allows us to see that. So Laurentiu Marian, the egg. Again, great marking though, but I don't know, like, I think some other areas of his game let him down in the end, but still a very, very solid player with 27 caps for Romania too. Slavica Matovic, never really... I mean, he's got 7 caps for Serbia though. He was probably going to be one for the future for us. Look at that. He's a really decent player, actually. One of the ones that I think came through here, or we might have bought him off of Vojvodina, sorry. So he's been brilliant. Who else we got? Brian McWalter was a Scot that I brought in, I think it was from Aberdeen, actually. That never really got a chance to play for us. He was, again, one for the future that we've kind of... And Rogerio, you didn't really get a chance to see him develop, which is a shame. Vukan Savicevic, of course, what a legend. 32 years old, and every single season at this club, look at that. In the league, 275 appearances and 133 goals in the league. It's just ridiculous stats. Mamadou Sidibe, of course, fantastic player as well. I can't believe that we never got any large bids for any of these guys. Like, the most I would ever get as a bid for him was 800,000, and they would not go any higher than that. It's stupid. Let's see what else. Martin Scala, of course, who's played a few games in sort of midfield for us as well. Looked like he had a lot of potentially if we wanted to go for a sort of defensive midfield type of system. Toshka, 25 years old. Look at that. 44 caps for Romania and 36 goals. He's a complete forward, apparently. That's interesting that he can actually play that role as well. That's how good he is. Decent pace, acceleration. He was a pacey dude. I really like Florentin Toshka. Once he sort of got himself going for us, I mean, admittedly last season he was a bit poor, but he's just been really ridiculously good for us. Especially when Jovic left. Lubisa Čufedzic, Lubisa's beard. Remember when he came through our youth academy? In, I think, the first season, actually, he came through our youth academy. And he's just been fantastic ever since. 43 caps for Serbia as well. Murad Yildirim obviously has 38 caps for Morocco. Another fantastic player. Genuinely fantastic player. And I don't think we ever really got to see enough of him because of that. He plays in that sort of advanced midfield role, and we never really had that. Adamenko, just been with us since I think the second season. 62 caps for Ukraine. Wonderful player. And look at that. Some of those are... Alex, of course, has not really been with us for very long, but I imagine that he would have turned into an absolute monster. Not that he isn't already. Brian Arguello. I genuinely think he's got to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world. He has to be. Like, the only thing he lacks is a bit of pace. Everything else is absolutely phenomenal. Amir Ashraf, I mean, 69 goals, that would have been something. 69 caps for Egypt and 2 goals, both of which came in the same game. And again, he's just a phenomenal player. Just so good. What else we got? Juan Ignacio Bazanvira. Don't know why he chose to join us. I couldn't believe that we managed to sign him. 76 caps for Argentina. He's been in the FIFA World Team of the Year as well, as has Amir Ashraf. Marcel Bourrez, out of nowhere really, this year, particularly, has just really stepped it up a notch. Although he did have a good season a couple of years ago, but spent most of his time out on loan, and he's just come up with the goods. So well done to him on that one as well. Decent stats though, it really has to be said. And Nico Casado would have probably been a sort of the natural heir to Bazanvira and Kone, really. And we're back to Nico Kashpers. So there you go, guys. Wow. I'm going to basically run a simulation overnight so I can do those 20 years. And, well, obviously I'll play the last game as well. But, yeah, so we'll do that. And in tomorrow's episode, we're going to have a sort of look forward and see where some of these guys would have ended up at the end of their careers, whether they wanted to be managers, or what happened to the club. Did they ever win the Champions League again? Did they continue to dominate Serbia? You'd feel they probably would do. But will they ever be able to repeat that kind of success? Or will, when I leave, all the players just exodus the club with all the staff? And that's my one worry, is that when I leave, all the players, because I've been hanging on to these guys, the board will just go, right, we're cashing in, and we'll sell all these guys to sort of Barcelona's and Man United's, and it'll be a shame. But we'll see if they can sort of rise from the dead again. And there you go. So guys, if you've liked this series, please do drop a like on the video. And if you've liked it even more than that, and you're only watching this for some reason, which you might well do actually, then please do subscribe to my channel for more, Outcaster icons and a brand new series coming soon. TBA, because I have no idea what it's going to be. Then yeah, subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the retrospective, and then to the future, and I'll see you guys, of course, in my other stage. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Really, seriously, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.